I think it's pretty solid, you know. It's really directed. This is the energy.
Nice.
Subscribe for more. Do we have the best solution for you for all non-PTA phone users? Yes, we do. This is the Energy Max Digit OS, a phone from Jazz for all non-PTA phone users. Now, for most users in Pakistan is a big problem, a tax called PTA for your mobile phones. Because most of the phones, just like iPhone, they're not manufactured here. So some of the PTA taxes are even higher costly than the phone itself. To counter that problem, most of the public is now opting in for phones that are not PTA approved. They're not paying that tax, they're not willing to pay that tax. So to counter that problem, we have this phone from Jazz. Let's go ahead and unbox and check what this phone is about. So before we unbox, I would like to show you guys that this phone is dual SIM, 4G supported, dual LED torch, Type-C charging, a loudspeaker, 3.5 inches IPS LCD. So let's go ahead and unbox.
Now inside the box we get to see the phone, and there we go. The battery comes separately. So here's the battery all packed up. Let's put this aside, and then we get the C type, the USB-A to USB-C, and here is the charging plug. This is where the USB-A goes in. Some paperwork, some more paperwork, and finally the phone.
So from the past 5 minutes, I've been trying to turn on this phone, but it wouldn't come on. I've almost forgotten that the battery is separate, because now, you know, in times like this from years now, the batteries are already inside the phone and not removable. So let's go ahead and pop this in, turn this on, and then let's review it. So let's quickly talk about some specs of this phone. This phone is a dual SIM. It uses 2 SIMs, and it also supports micro SIM, right? The screen size is 3.5 inches. Internal memory is 8 GB and the RAM is 1 GB. I mean, I don't even know when I heard 1 GB RAM last time. It also supports a micro SD card slot. The processor is 1.3 gigahertz dual core processor. Now let's talk about the battery. It's got a 3000 milliamp hours battery, so it's gonna give you good time on the battery life. I'd say on a full charge, it's gonna give you at least 2 days, you know, because not many features that are gonna be using the battery. Talking about the cameras, the front facing camera is 0.3 megapixels and the back camera is 2 megapixels. Now, I've taken some sample pictures here from the front camera. I'm gonna post it up here on your screen right now. This selfie is from the front camera of this phone, 0.3 megapixels. This picture you're seeing now is from the back camera, the 2 megapixels. And yes, it has video recording as well. Obviously, you're not buying this phone for, you know, your camera. It's got its Bluetooth, 4G, 3G, it's got a radio, Wi-Fi, and it supports NFC as well. Another main feature of this phone is the torch light. So let's test out how bright these torch lights are. So now that we've got all lights off, let's go ahead and turn on the flashlight. I think it's pretty solid, you know. It's really directed. You know, this is how the torch light of this phone works. If I can try point it to my back as well, so you guys can see better. The design, we've got 2 cameras at the back, and we've got a flash. We've got 2 torches on the top, obviously for more light, I believe. Volume buttons on the right, a power button below that, a huge speaker on on the side of the cameras. Now once we opened the back, we saw that big golden thing. That was, I believe, it's a powerful speaker. A USB-C port down below, an aux cable. This phone did take about 5 to 10 minutes just to turn on, and then once I'm clicking the power button, I was trying to figure out how to unlock. So this phone is actually touch screen as well. The screen is actually a touch screen. Now obviously you're not gonna get the best of the touches, but it's still a touch screen. I mean, you unlock the phone and you have to swipe up to unlock. Right away at the home screen, I see we have a built-in YouTube app. We've got a WhatsApp, a TikTok Lite version, and Facebook. Now if we swipe to the right, these are the apps we have on the site. So basically a quick review of this phone is, just buy it if your phone is a non-PDA phone. Just to support your main phone, just get this one. I mean, I don't know if in 2024, approaching 2025, if we should get, if companies should even make a phone like this. So it's entirely built for a purpose for mobile hotspot, to actually hotspot your main phone, the one which is not PDA approved. Obviously the SIM's not going to work in that. So this phone is entirely just for calls, SMS, slight WhatsApp here and there, and that is about it. And that was all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.